Hi, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I got to get my thing to light it up. We got to light the show up tonight, everybody. Hold on one second. I've got to grab the light to light it up. We got to light it up tonight. Everybody, rock your body. Rock your body right. Back, she's back. All right. All right, everybody. All right now. Okay. Hot child in the city tonight, everybody. All right now, here it goes. I'm wearing my little top necklace. I am ready to tap it out, baby. Everybody, I have welcome. Everybody got one hanging strong. And so, let me get okay. I'll organize, and we got to get the because this is gonna be a good night. I'm gonna show you the 4x4 softies and how awesome they look. So let me just light it up, okay? I hope that I think this is okay for YouTube, right? If we light up the paleo stick and get the right and get the negative energy out of the room. We don't want no negative energy. Absolutely not. We're just too much negative stuff going on. We're trying to be positive on this show. Ooh, okay. Ooh. All right, everybody, hold on a second. Let's bless the taps. Let's bless everything, everybody. You know how we gotta, christen the taps, christen the show, and right. And I love all you, everybody. You keep getting off and getting on. I know this is going to be a weird night because I know that Penn State is on. I know there's all kind of just stuff going on. And I'm just a little show, right? I'm just a little YouTuber, right? A little old me, okay? And so, listen, you're staying, right? All right. Yes. But so I even got oh, I forgot to high shine this actually. This was the thing from last night, remember? I forgot to high shine it. But look how interesting that looks, everybody. Remember that little no, this was the one I done today for my show. Look at that. That turned out very interesting. Look at this. This is almost like an old man in there again. This is my top that I tapped out when I was just sitting here for the show. That needs high shined. I forgot. I fell asleep after doing all that talking all day and stuff and making my rounds if I just left it sit there, I tapped it out and it looks awesome. Look, this is just a show's 4x4 softy tap. And look how this turned out. Wait until I high shine this. Look at this. See, the 4x4 soft are very interesting. But look at this, everybody. I want to show you something. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. There is something crazy in this. Let me get a look at this. Am I making this up? Look at this. I tapped this out earlier today, and look at that. Do you see that man with that beard again? And here's his eyes. You can't make this up, everybody. Come on now. There's the same guy with the beard, and there's his eyes. That is interesting. That is very interesting because the guy with the beard that's holding the world around his head is right behind me. That's crazy. That is beautiful, beyond crazy. That's awesome. Okay, let me get organized. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the channel, the euphoric place, the tap, right? The tippity tap tap tap. And I'm TinaMWrightBeautyBabe, and listen, tonight I do my show Snap Talk Live, little afternoon delight, interesting, beautiful, unapologetic talk. Then I'm a little tap artist, and I have got 3 boards here, and maybe I'll do 2 and a softie. That way, we're not so hard on all the boards. And here's a little 4x4 softie. They tell so much of a story. It's unbelievable. So maybe we'll do one of those instead of three big boards. Let me see what else. I'm trying to think what you want me to do first, but let me cut these boards open. Everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? And in here, I made these board necklaces. There's actually a design on this necklace I made. This is actually a little tap board, everybody. This is a little 2x2 tap board, and I made a necklace out of it because listen, I am Miss Tap, right? So I am just, how's everybody doing? And I actually watched I watched Jimmy Carter's funeral today. It was beautiful, everybody. I mean, they that for a funeral, it was so beautiful. The music was just so touching and emotional. Garth Brooks was there. They had a beautiful opera singer. It was so beautiful. And there was something about that I found very interesting, everybody, that I think people are mad at or something, but I'm not mad at it. Oh, I think I got okay. I'm not mad at it. And I saw where, you know, Donald Trump and Obama, I mean, Donald Trump and Obama had to sit beside one another. And, they were talking. I mean, cordialness, it goes a long way. It doesn't matter if you like somebody or not. That doesn't mean that you can't sit and talk to them and smile and have a conversation with them. That's called being adult. And I was so happy to see those two guys that, really went after one another a lot. A lot. I mean, Donald Trump really went after Obama like a dog, and to see them two, actually sitting there and just having like a conversation, whether they like one another or not, but just in a cordial way, was absolutely priceless, everybody. I think I screenshotted it, and I actually am going to put it in a frame because that is a moment where we all need to go, okay, we can agree to disagree. And even the hardest on two people that don't even like each other can sit there and actually talk or laugh. That's a good thing, everybody. We need this in our country. I'm so tired of this negative biting and Democrats versus Republican, and Trump can't talk to this person or that person can't talk to that person. It's nauseating after a while, everyone. And so to see those two in that brief moment, whether that was just a brief moment of hello, listen, it was better than nothing. And I was so happy to actually see those two guys that used to go gut low on one another to actually be cordial, because I didn't see anybody else. To be honest with you, everybody, I watching the funeral, I didn't see anybody else being very cordial to Donald Trump other than Obama. Yeah, I'm not lying to you. Obama sat there and of course he was beside him, but he wasn't mean to Trump. They sat there, they smiled, they talked for a while, and where nobody else would do that to Trump. And I think that was amicable on both guys' part to sit there and actually have a decent conversation. And maybe Jimmy Carter's funeral just brought you know what I mean? Hey, things happen, everybody. You don't have to be enemies forever. Do you know? I mean, I'm God serious. We got to get over this. As Democrats and as Republicans, meet me in the middle. We've been over it. But at some point in time, somebody's got to lay the gavel down and be kind to one another. And all this, I don't like you, and ooh, I can't stand you, and enough of this. We're not children in little grade school who backbite. I don't even think. I'll be honest with you. I don't even think little kids backbite like that anymore. I see little kids getting along with one another, and they don't even excuse me, backbite as bad as adults do. So, in that moment where those two guys got along, I swear to goodness, I physically am going to literally frame that picture, because I was so happy, because I was thinking, even though Trump is the way he is, Trump's just a Trump, you know, but but when people, here's what I'm trying to say. You can't just because people are the way they are, that doesn't mean that you treat them the way that they perceive to be treating everybody else. You gotta come at people with kindness, and not and not all this, well, I don't like you, and people did not, I mean, honestly, I couldn't believe it, but I did not see very many people being warm to Trump and Melania, except for Obama. I think he was literally the only one that I could physically see. Now, you know what? God works in mysterious ways, everybody. Let's just say it that way. And because here, so I mean, I saw the beauty of it in it. And I saw a new chapter in it. I didn't see this, oh, this hatefulness, and I'm not talking to you because of what you said about me. And do you realize that's childish? People say shit about people all the time, and people don't like people all the time, and people backbite all the time. But are you going to be a child and linger in that forever, in that stew, in that damn puddle of mud forever? Absolutely not. And in that moment, neither one of those guys were lingering in that puddle of mud. I'm serious. They were smiling, whether it was genuine or not. It looked like it was real. It looked like, hey, they were just being nice to one another. You know what I mean? What's wrong with that, everybody? I think people were getting mad left and right because they actually seen them getting along. What is wrong with everybody liking people to want to fight all the time and not be friends? And I mean, this is too much. I mean, we actually got to stop all this. This is disgusting. I didn't see nothing wrong with them two actually sitting there having a cordial conversation and smiling. I mean, what would you rather have, them sitting there like hating on one another? I mean, come on, folks. Let's get over this bullshit, okay? Seriously, let's get over all this like numbness and dumbness, right? But anyhow, everybody, so welcome to the show. I've got 3 boards, 3 awesome taps. Where do I start with the night, everybody? If you are new to this channel, I am TinaMWrightBeautyBabe, but I'm not just a beauty babe. I am the tap to the tap to the tap to the tap to the tap girl, right? Seriously, I tap out this most incredible, beautiful art that you could ever imagine, and just right, and I just let my mind wonder where it wants to go, right? And so I have art downstairs drying, and I will bring that up. I have little 4x4 softies that I want to show you. What do you want to do first? Should we get started with the 4x4 softies? Softies. You know what? My comments aren't coming up on here. That's weird. Where's my comments, everybody? I don't know. Everybody, where's the comments on here at? I see them on here. Oh, isn't that nice? Hold on, honey, everybody. Let me try to get your comments are not coming up on here. This is weird, everybody. The comments, you know what? Normally the comments come up on here, and I don't see the comments at all. Oh, now that I see them. This is weird. You know what? I've never seen that before, everybody, where the comments. Oh, you want to see my armpits? Do. Tina, you should play tap. Little Wayne, maybe I might, right? Yes. So, Zach says, "Hey, cutie." What? Oh, I'm trying to read the comments. I'm sorry, everybody. They're just coming in right now on here. William says, "I love you." Thank you, baby. I love you too. Let me just get some of this. Let me get some of this. Let me get some of the love potion, right? Let me just dump it all over you. Right? I gotta keep the love potion here because I need you guys. I need you. Rosalie says, I'm donating $3,000 if you're nice. Okay. Thank you, baby. Oh, that Obama was talking to Trump. Yeah, good for that. Yeah, right, Zach? I mean, come on now, people. Anyway, I love you, Tina. I love you too, everybody. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? These are my guys. Like, you're right. Look at this. Right. So, These are my guys. All right. I try to wear stuff nice for you because, I know guys like us women to be looking good and smelling good and like feeling good, right? So I'm telling you, seriously, right? You gotta feel the sensation. Okay, let me put this over here real quick because that's a lot of love potion in there. All right, I love you, baby. All right, so I don't know what you want me to show you first. Should we tap first? Should we show you the pictures first? I don't know. Let's do a little half and half, okay? Because like tonight's young, and so are you. So everybody, I some of these are not on my online store yet. Some are, but if you purchase these are $30. They're real art. Like they come in this pack, and then they will come in the mail in something like this, like that, everybody. So you know what I mean. So I will be putting these up on the online store tomorrow. I've had so much to put up on there that insane, everybody. It's a lot of work because you have to number everything. And why do you think? Yeah, but so hi, Winnie. So I'm gonna show you these. Like, look. So this tap here, this one's just a regular one. But so I'm gonna show you some really, really, really interesting um taps that I think are just absolutely incredible. And they may not be on the right stand, but heck, look at this, and I know at the time. See, this is when I originally started tapping the art, because guess what? I didn't even know even how to know about paints or nothing, and I just had this kind of pen to write my name. Mr. Brooks said, Tina, you got to sign your art. I didn't have anything to sign it. And I just had these little crayon pens, and I had a silver one. That's all I had until now. I use this black signing thing. But this is an actual original tab of mine. Look at this, everybody. This is so beautiful and so incredible. I wish I would have never used that, but that's all I even had. But look at that. This is beautiful. And this is the little 4x4 softies. These are awesome. So that is one beautiful tap here. It's so neat. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then I'll just keep going. I'll just show you about 5 of them, and then we'll just get into tapping top. I don't mind nothing but a little. But yes, but just like I said, that was the most beautiful funeral. I mean, I get really skittish at funerals and stuff, but that was the most beautiful funeral. You couldn't even. That was so amazing. And to see, everybody. Okay, so look at this one. This one here has a story to it, everyone. I didn't know what this one here was, something else, and it didn't look right, and I tapped over it, and then I was going to tap over this. Right on live camera, this angel appears. This is a blessed one right here. Right on live. This I was honestly getting ready. Was anybody on that day? Was anybody on that day? No. You know what? You need to go sit down and stop talking horrible like that. Um, was anybody on that day when this angel appeared, when I was getting ready to pick the tap up, the tap over this, and out of nowhere when I looked, this angel appeared? Does anybody remember that? Because you all are like old schoolers on here with me, and you guys been on here for a long time. Do you remember this? And this angel appeared. This one is a good one, everybody. This one is beyond so unique. Oh my gosh, beyond the scope of unique. Oh, here it is. Anybody on with me? Come on. I will, Zach. But you can't play music on YouTube, or you'll get a copyright stamp, and then they can kick you off your show. So that's why you don't hear no music on here, because you cannot play music on YouTube, or you will get, they will slam you big time. They'll take your show away. That's why you don't hear new music. But this one here is a beautiful one too. I mean, I'll just run you down through them. But this one here is so powerful. You might see something in that. I don't even know. But that one's really, really beautiful. It's like just from a scene out of something. It's so pretty. And that might not be for you guys, but that is just beautiful. It really is. Takes my breath away. takes my breath away. And let's keep going. Let's see, what do we got here? It's just like a red, white, and blue one. This one here was around election time, everybody. This one here was around election time, and when it was Republican versus Democrat, and this one was and this was actually a tap, and I see who was going to win or something like that. I don't know, but this is how that tapped out. This is about the election last year. Yes, yes. So this was Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump, and this is how this tapped out. So this one is all about the 2000 and yeah, about the election. There's some of them actually are. Some of the taps are literally pertaining to the election. But I'll just show you the most interesting ones. There's so many that are the most interesting ones. But I will quickly speed up this notion and I will get to the bottom of this because there's some incredible ones. This one here is really incredible. And just like I said, when I use that pink, oh my gosh, that makes the taps insane. Look at this, everybody. That is freaking beautiful. Look at that. You tell me how that's going. That is incredible. The little 4x4 softies, oh my gosh. They have the most beautiful, 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 intriguing character to them. Like I cannot even believe it. They just pull out the most charm. I mean, I think even more than the big boards do actually. But you know, the big boards and the 4x4 softies, the 11x14, they have like a like a wooden back to them. So I don't like how they are. So that's why I don't buy them. And plus, they're way expensive. They're really expensive, big. So that's why you don't see me tapping, or I would. If they were not expensive, then you would see me tapping in those, but they don't. They're pretty salty just for one. And so I'm trying to like watch pennies around here. But look at this one, everybody. And I will show you one that's so unique you wouldn't believe it. But look at this one, everyone. It is incredible, intriguing. And you don't even know where your mind is taking you with this, right? That is how beautiful that one is. It is just, you don't know where you're going with that. You don't know where your mind's at. And that's the beauty of each one of my taps is like, you just don't know where your mind is heading with it. And everybody, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like because I love all of you. This one here, everybody, this old man appeared again, and I am in all of this. This old man appeared again. I get this old man over and over again appearing in my taps, and here he goes again. Here is the old man again. Look, in the 4x4. Look at that. Do you see him? And so he's right here in the 4x4, everyone. And oh my goodness. Thank God he's covered, everybody. He's already high shined. This is crazy, but he's already high shined. You don't have to worry about that. I'll back it up a little bit. He's already high shined, but look at that. He appears, and it's unbelievable, you know. So look at that, everybody. That is absolutely beautiful. And I love when I tap out faces because I don't even know. They just tell a beautiful story of something, you know. I just don't even know what. And I'm going to put him here because everybody loves the faces. Everybody just absolutely loves the ones that have faces on them. So this has to go in here. I don't even know how many people on. I guess nobody's on with me, but that's okay. I'm going to keep going. And I'm getting ready to do some art. Maybe tonight I'll just do 2 because Penn State is on. And I knew a lot of you probably would not be on tonight because the big game is on. So I won't waste your time. And I won't, you know, I won't sit on here. But I want to show you a tap. I want to show you one. This one here, I'm going to show you. There's so many good ones, but I want to show you one that looks like It's the Last Supper. And I have so many, everybody, that's so interesting that you can't even make it up. I mean, I can't even imagine where to start. I don't even know where that one is. It's in here somewhere. I got so many. And they're beautiful, you know. It's in here somewhere. But it looks like a Last Supper. And it almost looks so rare. And it's so unique that it's just, I don't even know, everybody. I don't know if this is the one. And I wish that I wouldn't have signed it with that color. Because, oh, it just drives me nuts. But I did. But look at this, everybody. I don't know if this is it or not. But look at this. What do you think about this tap? Does this look like somebody's being baptized or something? Look at this. Let's see how close we can get up with that. Look at that, everybody. Do you see anything in this one? Look. It looks like, now I'm going to analyze this. It looks like somebody is having water or something dumped over their heads. Do you see that? And these look like men around him. But this man here has a jug of water or something, and he's dumping it over this man's head here. Do you see that in there? I wish I'd have never signed that picture like that, and they're falling. Okay, but I should just hold them up. But that right there is so beautiful, and I wish I could just, I should have just get my signature out of there and put it on the black. But look at that, because that is so amazing and so incredible. That is an absolute beauty. But okay, everybody, enough of that. And just like I said, the fires are raging, and God bless everybody in California, because we do need, like, peace, love, and happiness, everybody. Life's too short for all this craziness, what we're going through, right? And so let's get to tapping, everybody. Let's just get into it. I'm ready to tap, and I'm ready to just, you know, I think what I'll do is, okay, so let me put stuff away here, everybody. I don't mind a little tap and talk. Okay, everybody. So tonight, here we go, everybody. I am going to break this down, and I don't even know. Like, I actually don't know what, I don't even know what color I'm going to use to come out of this black, the black hole. I don't actually know what color I'm going to use. I'm going to put this over here so my clothes don't get dirty, like don't get paint on it, my skirt. And let me see what color I'm actually going to use, everybody, because nobody's on to even guide me. You guys, no one is on to guide me. Nobody tonight is on to guide the babe. No one. And I just, the message is stopped. And that's it. The message is stopped and nobody has been on. But I'm going to keep going. So this here is yellow, and I always use that. I want to use a color that, you know, that I really don't use too much. Instead of like always the same colors over and over and over. Don't you get sick of this, everybody? What about this green? What about this green? I got 4 likes and 4 loves on. I love it. I love these loves. Whoever's on, I love it. Oh, and I made this angel ring, everybody. Look. It was a pendant, and I made it into a ring because I like big gaudy jewelry, and I made this out of a buckle, out of, I think this was from my dog sis, who disappeared. This was from her buckle, so I made that. But yes, so we've got the angel, and my sissy wrote to me tonight. Let's just see what's going on. So I'm going to use this really kind of rich mint to do this tap tonight. Let's see what happens, everybody. We're going to tap it out. I know no one's on. It'll probably be low and slow tonight, but listen, you'll watch after, right? So let's get this party started here, everybody. And let's do a little tap and talk. I don't mind a little tap and talk. Okay, I'm going to use Big Bertha, or should I use something different? This is a new tap tool of mine. Where's my other one? This is a new tap tool of mine, and I never used it. Let's just use this tonight, just for a little something different. And we're just gonna, tonight we're not asking for much. We're not asking for nothing, actually. We're just gonna do a little, because this is the what's up, what's up. So this is just, and this is the little one. So let's see what we got. I'm not. Let's see what it gives us tonight, everybody. No one's on to see it. Let's see what happens. But, sending prayers to California, sending prayers to, our incoming president, Donald Trump. Let's just be kind, everybody. That's the best that we can do in this life, right? Is just to literally be kind, because kindness rules, and all this extra bullshit, it's not good. All this extra stuff of, not being nice, that doesn't work, everybody. That's crazy stuff. That's childish stuff. So let's just go around this board and see what happens, everybody. Let's see what we got. What we got, because this is a different tab. This isn't my normal tab. So I don't know what the heck. What am I gonna tap little out of here tonight? I don't see nothing wrong with a little tap and tap. And so this little thing here, I actually put holes on the in the center of it, because so to give it a little bit of different kind of contrast when I'm beating on that board, when my intuition is beating on that board. Now it's going crazy now, everybody. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. Let's see what's gonna happen tonight. Might be something good, everybody. You never know. I really don't know until this stops, everybody. You think I know, but my intuition actually stops and starts, and somebody came on and goes, Tina, but how is that possible? How is it? How is that possible? And I'm like, hey, I have no idea. I actually don't know myself, to be honest with you. I know it sounds corny. I don't even know myself. I don't even know myself, everybody. All I know is just like something magical happens, and it just takes the helm of it, and it just takes the helm of what's got to happen, I guess, right? So, I don't know. I just let the tap talk and go where it needs to go, because that's the beauty of it. And I think that's what makes it work, and that's what makes it sing. If I don't even force it, I just, wherever this hand is dealt that it goes, that's where it goes, everybody. And I don't try to go, okay, we'll go this way. It don't work like that. How do you think this art forms like this? I don't even know. Dragging it up through. So everybody, I don't know how this is going to look. So let's see, because it is actually done. And just like I said, we'll be a board Annie maybe tonight, because there's Penn State going on and everything. So look at this. Let's see what it gave us tonight. What is it doing to us tonight? Is it doing anything to us tonight? Look at this, everybody. Wow. That's different. Like, I don't even know. I really just don't know. There's a lot of smoke. And it could be telling us something about what's going on. Oh, but I do see a face, everybody. I do see a face this way. I do. Do you see the face, everybody? You have to see. Do you see the face? Look at the face, everyone. It's right. Hold on a second. I have paint everywhere. Do you see the face? Wait a minute. It's somewhere up in here. I just saw it. I just saw a face, and now I don't even know where the heck saw it. But right here, it is, everybody. Oh, here's the face up in here. Just see it right there? Oh my gosh. That's a lot of smoke. That is a lot of smoke on there, everybody. That's a whole lot of smoke. This is telling us a story of what is going on, because there is so much smoke. But then you see this man's face up here. There's something going on with this tap, because that's so much smoke. that it's hard to even believe. You know what I mean? It is just dripping. It's smoky. Like, it is really, really smoky and dramatic at the same time and alluring, and it takes your mind somewhere. But then I can see this man's face right here if you look real close. I don't know what this is saying. I didn't ask for anything. I really didn't ask for anything, right? I didn't ask for nothing. But I think, I don't even know. It's so beautiful and bizarre. But I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of black paint because it's just all this kind of weird smoke. I think it needs a little, it needs something. It needs broken up with this, because this smoke, and then we get this black drama going on here, everybody. And I'm just gonna, so I wasn't done yet, actually. The tap was not even done yet. This is beautiful. This tap right here. When I think what I'm gonna do this year, everybody, is I'm going to have a pop-up museum for my art, and charge people just like maybe $10 or $20 to come in to see all of my art that's displayed, because I think that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? The pieces that I think that's so unique to do it like that, because I love it. But here we go. I put this extra smoke up into that, and look how powerful that looks. That's crazy. Now look at it this way. Wow. I don't know which way I like it the best. Now I think I like it this. I am, yeah. Yes, abstract. Yes. I always call it space art because my mind goes there, but yes, abstract. But look at that, everybody. Since I put that stank up in it, Ash, look at that. Since I put that black stank up in it, look at that. It sends it to another level. It tells a story. It's gripping, it's holding, it's moving our minds. And the beauty of my art is it takes you there, everybody, because I love space as a little girl. So when I'm tapping out this art, my mind is heading to space or somewhere we've never been before. So that's why it's so unique and it's so beautiful. And I'm going to sit it here and let it dry a little bit so we can move on to the next board, because that was a pretty cool tap. I mean, once I got the footing on it and the grip on it, right? That turned out absolutely amazing. I love it. Yes. It's beautiful, absolutely. And so so that was really the first tap, incredible for the night. Absolutely beautiful. It takes your mind to like this beautiful euphoric place. And that is the thing, everybody, that I love about my art, is because it's not just I know I'm so good at tapping my art out in a matter of like this. And I know some people go, but there's people that take forever to make a piece of to make a masterpiece, right? My art is a masterpiece within its own self, everybody. Just because I'm tapping it out so fast, that nonetheless does not mean that my pieces are not masterpieces. My pieces are beyond a masterpiece, right? They're beautiful. Yes, uh-huh. Yeah. At SpaceArtBeauty.net. But you can even just go over there and look at all the art, everybody. I even took down the prices because I had my prices up pretty good, but I just took them down because the art needs to go. I tap out so much art, it's not even real. And so that's what I said. The rate of art that I tap out each day on this show, um and I mean, I'm just gonna display it also, so that people, like an art museum, and a mobile art museum, so that people can come in and wherever I set up, because I do set up for my skin, hair, and cosmetics. www.spaceartbeauty.net. Yes, and I'll show you on here what it will look like when you pop it up. But everybody, the taps with the faces on, I took them down because I actually want to take I want them to be displayed on my art when I do my little this summer, when I want to have like a little mobile art museum, that people can look at my art when I a pop-up art museum. And the ones with the faces with the old man with all those, the world in his head, and a big head in his head, um and then the other one, and I'll show you them, they're so interesting. Actually, they are $1 million taps. They are so interesting and so beautiful, and I put them up and I had to take them down because I couldn't do it. I'm like, these are something that people need to literally look at and see and grasp, right? And so here's what my online store will look like when you look it up, everybody, so you can see. Let me come on, hold on, everybody. Okay, hold on. But yes, it's so beautiful. And I'm just trying to do this real quick. Dot net, everybody. SpaceArtBeauty.net. And it just, and here you will see it, and you'll actually, here it is, everybody. So when you look up SpaceArtBeauty.net, just accept the cookies, and then you'll see this. I'm sorry, I've got so much. And then you can take a and then it even shows you can watch my things on YouTube. This is one of the most rarest taps. This is beautiful also. This is an incredible tap. But you can take a walk through almost all of my art, everybody. And then you can always leave me a question or anything like that. So yeah, there you go. So you can just take a walk through my art, right? And I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so just like I said, I will show you the pieces of art that I just, oh, I just love them so much that I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, it's so fabulous and so beautiful. And that's www.spaceartbeauty.net, everybody. All right, everybody. So I'm going to go with another color. And somebody asked me to do another a painting, um adding red again, everybody. I am beyond sick. I'm about ready to throw my red paint in the trash. That's how much I can't do it anymore. I mean, I have so many people asking me to do stuff for red paint, and I'm like, please stop this. I mean, there's other colors in the rainbow enough with the red paint. But people love the red paint, everybody, because it really does make this brilliant piece of, it does make brilliant art. Now, this is another color. Oh, thank you. No, I promote it myself. Hi, Richard. How are you doing? I just promote my stuff myself. And just like I said, this summer I'll be setting up different like a mobile art museum and displaying the art, and it's going to be incredible because my art is so deep and so beautiful. I mean, honest to God, I mean, they are so beautiful. And and just seeing it on the screen here does not do it justice, because each piece of, oh, thank you, Richard. Each piece of my art, everybody, you have no idea. When people buy a piece of my art, like the big ones too, they can feel something, that, no joke, it's like some kind of euphoric feeling these people get. It calms them down, because the thing is, with my art, there's so many variables in each piece of art, right? That you gotta look. Thank you, Richard, baby. You gotta look through, and you can see so many things that it takes your mind on this euphoric ride. And I don't know about other people's art, but my art, I'm just talking about my art. It sends your mind on this euphoric ride, because when you look at my art, you see so many different aspects of it, that your mind it's got to move, it's got to think, it's got to have an open mind and a broad mind, right? So it makes your mind think and move and expand as you're looking at each piece. And that's why I said, like Mr. Butch, when he gets healthy, Mr. Butch is my dear friend, and we're vendor friends also, and he helps me with the show. He is going to make me easels. So like this easel here, I mean, everybody, I tell you, when you get a piece of my art, 11 by 14 or whatever, put it on an easel. You can move it around from room to room. That's what I do. Like, and so, like, if I'm in the bathroom, I'll sit this piece of art in there like this, or another piece of my art, and just to have it around. So I only have so many of these. Mr. Butch is going to make me some of these so that when you buy my art, I can just give you an easel, so that way you're all ready to set this piece of beauty up, right? This is the, but you're all ready to go and set it up. But I love sitting my art on easels. Oh my gosh, because I can just take them and put them in so many different rooms wherever you want to. You can, carry them with you. I have my art. I mean, I even have art. Like, I just take my art with me. Like these little 4x4s, you can take them anywhere with you, and you can feel that vibration from that art. I mean, you really can. Okay, everybody. Richard, what color should I pick? And you better not say pink. Richard, what color should I pick? Come on, you pick out good colors, Richard. But we're using this tap tool tonight. We're using the newer one that I got. And I snipped some holes on the bottom, which it already had holes on. But I'm gonna, what color tonight, Richard? If Richard ain't picking, I'm gonna keep looking. And I'm gonna find something. And maybe, we can try to reverse something. I don't know. Here's blue. Oh, but no. Blue, black, and brown. Ooh. I didn't want to do too many. We have the black. And I will do the brown, but maybe throw some hints of the blue in for the confusion. But I was getting ready to use brown. How did you read my mind like that, Richard? You had to have read my mind, because honestly, I was actually going to do brown. Because brown is such a unique color, everybody. It really does do good taps, believe it or not. And I'm going to do this really pretty brown like that. So let's do this, and then if it's, and we're not asking the board, and I'm going to keep it dirty. I like keeping the tap dirty, everybody. So thank you, Richard. I love keeping the tap dirty. Dirty. I don't see nothing wrong with a little dirty tap. Okay, let's just tap this out, since I just got Richard hanging on with me. So let's just, whatever this goes, everybody, because we got all those colors we got the other colors marinating in here from the last tap, because how I don't, what's the name, clean the tap off at all. This is dragon, and I can't wait to see what this is going to say, right? Oh, yes, definitely. It was really touching, Richard. That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful funeral. I was just talking to everybody about it, and I loved how, Obama and Trump were talking, and, everybody, we need people to get along together. I'm so sick of all of us not getting along. It's nauseating, everybody. Come on, let's just try to be good humans toward one another. How hard is it? Everybody, drama must just be the top of the town. Like, nobody don't want no one to get along. Everybody wants someone to be in this drama state of mind. I hate it so bad. Everybody wants someone to be in this drama, right? I hate that. It's terrible. It's like, don't be like that. Why can't we all just get along together? I don't give a damn if you're Democrat, Republican, who cares? Why do we have to be in this box of, oh, if I'm a Republican, I can't talk to you Democrats? Or see, us independent people, we don't think like that. And I will never be Democrat nor Republican, because the bullshit that happens is too much for me to handle. I am not about that bullshit of, oh, well, I can't talk to you because my party will get mad at me. No, that's bullshit. I'm serious, Richard, hopefully. I mean, we got to. We honestly, how much more can our world take if we don't, everybody? If we don't lay the gavel down, how much more of our world, how much more can we take? And I'm sure there was Republicans and Democrats that didn't like how Trump and Obama were talking, but you'd rather have them sitting there fighting one another or just looking at each other all mean? Is that what you want? I mean, I don't want that. I'd rather see them getting along than. I was happy to see them talking. My God Almighty, you just want friction all the time? Who lives like that? I mean, that's crazy to live like that. Just want people to fight all the time. Yes, I'm an independent voter. I ain't in the middle of all that dumb shit. I really, Richard, honestly, I can't deal with that stuff. That kind of way of thinking, right? That sour way of thinking that, if you're a Republican, you better stay in there and you can't talk to a Democrat. You can't get along. That's horrible thinking, everybody. That's like backward thinking. Yes. But at some point in time, man, we got to get pushing through this shit. So I mean, I was happy when I saw Trump and Obama actually, smiling. I mean, it took a funeral. It took a funeral, but my God almighty, God works in mysterious ways. Jimmy Carter didn't want to see all that. He didn't, come on. That's too much. That is too much. Just live and let live. Who cares? But it's just going to be people can't let up to let down. Everybody, they just can't. I'm Godsmack serious. Let's see what this is telling us. Oh, let's throw a little blue in here. How do you like this? Now let's see it this way. Man, see these colors together. It's hard to kind of see them on the board. But I'm going to throw some blue in that. I love it. I mean, up close, you can see the contrast in the intrigue, everybody. It's just that it's hard to see it through. It's really wet. But it is absolutely beautiful. Let me throw some blue into this. But up close, you should see this. It's really pretty. It really is. It is absolutely pretty. But yeah, I was so happy to see them two people who, Trump has been so hard on Obama, calling him so many names, calling his wife, just the most heinous names, and Obama was able to smile and not, let that stuff, just go, well, you've done that. I'm not gonna. No, Michelle didn't show up, but she probably didn't want to sit beside Trump. But do you blame her? He called her a horse. He called her a man. I mean, you got to get over some of this dumb shit to move forward. You can't keep doing this. It's ongoing too much. But okay, let's throw some blue into this equation, everybody. I think this is going to rock. I'm about to rock this place. Let's see. I'm going to throw this magnificent blue up into this and create the most controversial. Look at this, everybody. This piece has so much depth in it. Guide me, guide me, guide me. Guide me around this board. Come on, come on. And I'm just letting my intuitive notion just guide this board and take it to where it wants to go. And this is absolutely beautiful. It is taking this blue and it is just marinating it in with the elements of the world of all this. It's absolutely stunning. And this is going to be a looker. This is going to be beautiful. And my hair is getting in it. It's so pretty already. I feel like I'm going to cry. This is one of these that it's going to be this piece where your mind takes you and drops you right off at heaven's door and goes, okay, I'll be back to get you. It's beautiful. It takes you on this whirly whirl, right? This one here takes you on this beautiful whirly whirl, and it's delicate. It's sexy. I mean, this is a sexy piece of art right here, everybody. I must say, this is a sexy piece of art. However, I gotta do this. This is just it's happening the way it's supposed to happen. This is weird, everybody. I don't know. It's just telling me that just keep going. Just keep tapping it down. Push and tap. This is beautiful. This is saying something, everybody. It's incredible. It's incredible. There's something really sexy about this. Look at this, everybody. We put the stank up onto the stank, up onto the stank, up onto the stank. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at this. We whirled that. You coined it. You coined it. Richard, you picked good colors. Look at that, Richard. That is freaking awesome. Look at that, everybody. We put the whirl in there. We put that in. Those colors, Richard just took it to the next level. Dude, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. And it's very interesting. It's not meant to be shown this way, see? It's meant to be shown this way. It's almost like something's inside of that. No, you don't. Look at that, everybody. That is dimensional. That is beyond the scope. Look at this. Holy daylights. That is mind-tingling. I'm telling you tonight, oh my gosh, these taps are unreal tonight. We started out with that black and that mint green, and that took it to another level. Then we hit it with what Richard said, and that just floored it and took it right to the ceiling and back again. It took your mind there and dropped it off. Holy daylights. I cannot wait to see this painting dry. Oh my, do you see the, Richard, do you see the face? And I don't want to hold it up too much because the paint will run. But Richard, do you see the face? Do you see the face, Richard? I can't wait tomorrow to show you. A spaceoid, yes. Wow, everybody. Let's see, everybody. Now, I mean, this is groovy. This is freaking awesome. So I'm going to sit this over here, and then I'll take it down later. I'll sit it over here. That's awesome. That is actually awesome. That is beyond awesome. Like you can't even, when you say awesome, like it's awesome, right? I'm serious. I mean, I hate to toot my own horn, but this board here, everybody. I mean, okay, we're gonna do this bonus tap now. 3 times the charm, but 2 were amazing. What's the likelihood of tapping out 3 just absolutely boom, 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 right? I know. So everybody, I'm gonna tap out now. We got this blue, right? Now I'm gonna flip the script, and I don't normally do this. Hi Fresh. I'm gonna flip the script, everybody. I'm gonna take this blue, this deep blue, and I'm gonna throw. Let me throw some, maybe. Let's see if we can throw some silver into that. Let's throw some silver up into that blue, or maybe even let's throw some silver up into that, everybody. Let's see how that'll look. I'm interested because we're going to take this dirty tap, which nothing's dirty, right? It's all good. So we're going to take this and we're going to use this blue as the black hole, right? And we're going to pretend the blue is the black hole. And we're going to see what it does with that silver, because we got the remnants of its dragging. I never know what that means when it drags. It wants to drag on me. So I don't know what that actually means, everybody. Because when it starts dragging, there's something incredible. It always, like, something happens when that paint drags. And I'm not joking you. There's something, like, comes out of it. Like, it's so freaking mysterious. And so, there's something going to happen, maybe. I don't know. Will we see something spectacular? I want to see. I want to know what turns you on. Oh, baby, so I can be your one. Okay, let's see. And I want to know. I want to know. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to take this blue and we're going to just, I don't know what to do with it. I don't even know what it's telling me to do. It's just going on. I don't even know. There's nothing making sense right now, I can tell you that. But I don't know. There could be making sense once the other color gets added in. Let's see if this is the sense maker right here. Because right now, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Because this is just, tell me what you want. Tell me. This is a mind number. This is a mind number. Because you got to look at this and observe it. And observe it right. This is a mind number. And I'm telling you, this is really, really, really a piece that, you know, you got to have an eye for the beauty of it. I can be you. There's something going on. Because it's beating hard. And it's really trying to bust this up. It's actually trying to bust my tap. And it's so euphoric. This is so euphoric. And the notion and the beauty of it. It wants to do this again and again and again and again and again. It wants to walk this board with this. And I don't know what that's about, but this is sexy. This is a very, very, very strong, sexy piece. And it just wants to walk the board with it. It wants to just travel on this board. And I love it. It just wants to show you some type of element that is there. And it's really hitting hard, right? Yeah, I'll throw a little gold into it. But it's showing me something. I don't even know. Do you think it's showing us? Yes, absolutely. This is so sexy. Like, you know, when you think about a painting, I mean, I don't think, you know, this is very it's so unique and so your mind has to be right there with it, because if your mind's not right there with it, you can't get it, right? You're not going to understand that euphoric ride. But I mean, your mind, if it's there, you got this, right? That you got that. This is the beauty. I cannot wait to take these paintings, you know, on a ride. This is so beyond. I've never tapped anything like this, everybody. This is weird. Okay, I'll splash a little. Let me do something, everybody. Because we got it like this. Look. And I don't think it's meant to be seen. Look at this. Look at that. I don't know which way it's meant to be seen. Here it is this way. I don't know. I don't even know what we're supposed to say. But I'm going to throw some gold up in here. And maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw some gold up in here. I'm going to, like, literally throw some gold up in here. Let's just take this gold and let's just flake it around, everybody. Let's flake this gold around and see if what we can get up out of this, everybody. Because you never know. This is, oh man, this is gorgeous. I'm going to tap the gold right in this spot right here. And that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. Like this is like, I don't know what to say. Look at this. And we got this shining and blinging, and look at that, everybody. That is, I mean, it's different. It's different. I don't know if I need to add some black up into that to kind of confuse it a little bit more. Do you like it fresh? I mean, do you think I should add some black up in there to just throw off some of that, or just that is just different, everybody. This is really just simply different. I can't explain it to you. Look at it this way. No, I didn't put too much gold on. I just tapped a little bit. But there's something about this. It takes your mind there, everybody. Wow. There's something beautiful about this. I don't know which way it's I'm going to assign it until I look at it more tomorrow. But this takes your breath away. It's telling us a story of some ooh, it's almost like there's an eye. It's almost like, do you see this eye here? It's beautiful, everybody. This is different. I don't know. I've never tapped. It's so different. It's taking you to the outer parts of the guts of the earth, everybody. In the midst of everything, everything bad is good, right? It's like almost saying like there's so much smoke, but then in the midst of all that smoke, there's something beautiful, right? It's all eyes, right? But in the midst of the turmoil, look at this, everybody. In the midst of this turmoil, you see this eye right here. And then you see just the elements of blue. You see the depths of the moon. But you also see these particles of fire, like these sparks, right? But then there's something beautiful about it. It's something euphoric about it. You know, it takes you there because there's so much smoke, but then there's so much glitter and the sparkle, and that is the euphoric ride, everybody. I just, this is what I'm saying, everybody. This is the euphoric ride that you get from my art over and literally over again, everybody. I'm telling you, I this piece will, people will love this because it has those deep dark, these deep elements of love, of everything will be all right, but it has that smoke that holds you back, right? And goes, but you took everything from me. But then there's that blue comes in and goes, no, I didn't. Because this tells a story maybe about what's going on right now in California. Like there's so much smoke, and then you see the spark with the glitter, the gold. But then you see that blue saying, no, I didn't take everything from you. You still have your life. You still have every breath in your body, right? You may not have the material assets, but guess what? I'll be damned. You still got life. And that blue represents that life, right? That's incredible. Yes. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, honey. And that's the beauty of it, everybody. Have a blessed night. Look at this. This is the life on this board, everybody. You know, everybody, in closing with this night, everyone. Um, yeah, thank you. Fresh, good night, everybody. In closing with this night, everybody, you know, in California, those people lost a lot. They've lost their treasured possessions, they've lost their homes, they've lost their everything that they've worked for. But what is lost in a fire? God is trying to tell us something, everybody, because all is not lost in the fire, right? There's something that's to be told about that fire. And God might be saying there's all is not lost in the fire. All is not lost in that fire, everybody. I'm telling you. You know, God sometimes he burns things down to build things up, and not to burn it down, to keep us down. But you know, there's always things that God allows to happen because it has to happen. And then you sit and go, but I lost everything in that fire, right? And people have lost so much. But then God goes, no. But look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Did I have you lose you? Did you lose you? No, you only lost your possessions, material assets. But I want you to see me. Have you seen me in a while? Have you prayed to me in a while? Have you thanked me for those material possessions in a while? And some people may say, no, I haven't. And God says, that's why the fire came. Because you were still standing. But those material possessions that you treasured so much, I had to take them away, right? So all is not lost in fire and brim and fury. Absolutely not, everybody. Remember that. All is not lost in this fire. You're still standing. And if you're going through something right now that's troubling your heart, your mind, everybody, and you're going through something, and it may not be the fire, but you're going through something that you lost things, right? It could be your job. It could be finances or anything. God says, you didn't lose anything. Did you come to me and ask me for anything? God's like, seriously, everybody. Because you could sit and go, okay, God, I'm going through financial difficulties. I'm going through family drama. I'm going through this or that. And God's sitting there going, okay, but you're going through that? You are? But guess what? You have not even asked me to even help you. Have you prayed to me lately? Have you spoke to me lately? Have you put your faith in me lately? This is what God's saying, everybody, for me to tell all of you. Have you placed your faith in him lately? Because everybody's going through something, right? Everyone is going through some kind of trial and tribulation. But guess what? God's saying you may think you may have lost that, but you didn't lose anything. Look in the mirror. Are you still standing? Right? Hi, Andy. Are you still standing? Absolutely. Do you still have breath in your body? Absolutely. You haven't lost a gosh damn thing. Yes. Hi, Andy, honey. You haven't lost anything, everybody. Pick yourself up. This is a new day, a new blessing, a new living of life. Material possessions, everybody, come and go like the wind. Do you know that? And I remember this one time, let me tell you something about how God operates, everybody, because, I'm a God-fearing woman. And I tell you something, when God don't like one thing, everybody, and this one thing is he don't like when we treasure material possessions. God don't like that. And I can remember a time where I bought this one car, this sports car, and it was really, really nice, right? And I made sure I parked it in the right spots, and I lived in this townhouse complex where there was a lot of kids, and and they just would just be around and everything, and so I went to my friend's house to a party, and something told me to park in this parking lot, and I didn't do it. I parked on the street. No lie, where my intuition told me not to park. I always should listen to my intuition. It never steers me wrong. And something told me, Tina, park in this parking lot. Do not park on the street. I parked on the street, and you are not going to believe this. I was only in my friend's mother's party for 5 minutes. I can take myself back. I was sitting there eating dip, talking, right? I was getting my dip on. I had some vegetables and my dip, and I'm sitting and talking and eating, and all of a sudden we hear this loud whoosh. I mean, it was a big crash outside. I'm not lying to you. And I didn't think, I was like, we were like, what happened? And and people at the party were running to the door, and I just was sitting there still talking, eating vegetables and dip. And they're like, somebody's white sports car got totaled. And I'm like, what? Right out in front of the door. Now, this is a car that I really, really loved, and I took very good care of it. And I thought, nah, damn well, it can't be my car. It can't be my car. I walked outside, everybody, and a young guy was flying down the street. Or wait a minute, flying up the street. Was I parked? Okay, flying down the street. And he was drunk and he slammed and smashed my whole car up. And it was a little two-seater. He tore it up so bad it was totaled. It was literally totaled. So with this way, everybody, everything that I ever have, any type of material possessions thereafter, I thought, God, okay, you're trying to send me a signal that we are not to obsess over material things, because material things, God can take them away just like that. Doesn't matter if it's your house, your car, because God wants him to be the material possession that we possess, not material things such as houses and cars and clothes and material things and jewelry and everything like that is just material items that can be replaced. But God's love to all of us can never be replaced. But we don't think about that. We sit and think about the fancy cars and diamonds and furs, and our house is so big and beautiful, and what we have inside of it is priceless. And little do we know that God is sitting there going, well, what about me? I'm beyond priceless. And so God starts doing a little removing to let you know that, guess what? These are material things. These are material things that can be replaced. But you're still standing, right? You are still standing. Did I take you? You're still standing in the midst of all this chaotic mess, in the midst of fire, in the midst of flames, in the midst of smoke, amber, and your house is on fire. But did I take your life? Absolutely not. At a funeral of a late president who was 100 years old, became something unbelievable before our eyes happening. God don't waste our pain, and he doesn't even waste death. Because in the midst of today's funeral of Jimmy Carter, our president, Jimmy Carter, the late Jimmy Carter, there was something happening and nobody even realized it, and it was a miracle. God don't waste even a funeral to have a miracle happen, everybody. Let me tell you something. Let me preach a little bit real quick before I end the show tonight. God don't even waste a funeral, because there was two people sitting lockstep beside one another that threw so many vile notions at one another until they had to sit beside one another at a funeral. Yes, absolutely, Andy. Exactly. Exactly. And so, everybody, God does not waste our pain. God does not waste a funeral. And even the devil himself had to bow down to God. Do you see what I mean, everybody? And let me tell you something right now, everybody. When you see what happened at Jimmy President Jimmy Carter's funeral today, that didn't happen by accident, because God don't make accidents like that. It happened for a reason, a purpose, everybody. We saw two men, and on different aspects, and we saw them smiling and laughing. And in that brief moment, there was a story to be told about that, because God wanted all of us to see that nothing is lost in a fire. Nothing is lost in pain and in vain. Nothing, no words spoken of hate and haste can divide a man and not bring a man back together again, right? So God didn't waste this funeral of President Jimmy Carter. Absolutely not. He took that opportunity to go, I'm sitting these two men. They have to sit beside one another. And let's see what happens. And what happened was something that to me was unbelievable. Because God don't waste our pain. We as humans keep going on and on and on at each one at one another, everybody, with so much hatefulness. God don't like that. God does not like that. And we see the magnificent workings of God unfolding at this funeral. And with that being said, everybody, you have a blessed night. And I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you tomorrow for another Tap and Talk. I'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing, for a little Snap Talk Live. And if I don't do, what's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? If I don't do any tapping tomorrow night, I'll tap it on Saturday. But hopefully I'll tap tomorrow. Exactly, Andy. They got along well, everybody. And that is God's plan right there. He did not waste President Jimmy Carter's funeral. He wanted to make this scene and make the public see that if these two guys can get along, right? If these two guys can get along, why can't we, right? All right, Andy, everybody have a blessed night. Thank you for watching the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're watching later. I love yous. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and blessings. Peace, loving blessings go out to California and all of California, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, everybody. Andy, everyone. Thank you. Stay up, stay positive, everybody. It's not about staying woke because we're already woke, right? It's about staying positive. It's about spreading peace, love, and compassion. It's about having compassion, not just for some, but for all, right? So I love you, and I'll see you when I see you just tomorrow. Bye.